Alright, so the next lift that we're going to perform is the front squat. We're going to go ahead and get underneath the bar, and just to make sure, before we perform any type of lift, doesn't matter what we do, we want to make sure that we have the proper warm-up and the proper stretching if needed for the athlete. Alright, so the next exercise, like I said, is the front squat. So what we're going to do is we're going to first get our grip. Grip should be about shoulder width grip. Okay, so the athlete has a shoulder width. Once he has that, he's going to get underneath the bar while still on the rack, and he's going to settle the bar on top of his anterior delt, or on as much as he can on that shoulder. By doing that, in order to do that, he's going to have to rotate those elbows just like he did. Elbows are up. The bar is not resting in his hand. It's not resting in his palm. He's just stabilizing the bar with his fingers. That's all he's doing. Okay, so once he has that position, he's going to stand up. He's going to walk the bar out, like there. Good. So notice that the bar is on his shoulder. It's not in his palm, and his elbows are up. This is good. This will allow him to maintain his posture when he is squatting down. Okay. So the next step that we do is make sure that we take a deep breath. He takes a deep breath. This allows us to have that intra-abdominal pressure. This allows us to maintain our core stability. All the musculature of his torso and his back is tight right now. This will allow him to make sure that when he squats down, he's not falling over. Okay. Next thing is his stance. Normally, what we like to see is have the person with their stance with their heels underneath their hips. If it's uncomfortable for the athlete, then we can widen them out, making sure that they're not falling over the wider that their stance is. So are you good in your stance? Okay. So here we go. Now we're going to take a deep breath. Tighten up the torso. To initiate this movement, we first unlock the hips, meaning that we push our butt back. This starts the movement, and then from there, this allows us to sink into our squat. Okay. And right back up. And that's all it is. So rep it out. Notice that the entire time he was squatting, his elbows didn't dip. Once those elbows start to dip, the athlete will have a tendency to fall forward. If that happens, we want to try to work on some flexibility issues of the wrist, issues of the lat, but that will be covered by the strength and conditioning coach if needed.